Um, Start this video off. Empiezo este pinche video with this isn't referring to anyone. These fucking gang stalkers have like um programmed little inserts like right before I'm gonna cuss or right before I'm gonna like I look at my dog just to say hi to him or if I go to pet my dog or if I call my dog to come. That's all these motherfuckers do, and all they do is for any little fucking thing. Uh, they piss me off first, and then right when I say fucking leave me alone, what do you want to say to Amber? It's like ever since they came into my head and started sandwiching me, that's all they fucking did was accuse me, guilt trips, make me fucking say I see something or see something or whatever. Oh, we're in trouble, and they mention these names, familiar people, and um, I didn't know, I still don't know about this shit, and I don't give a fuck. And 40, 44 years, 45 years of actualizing and just being myself and just how I am to one motherfucker, a fucking impression just popping into my head and just, I don't have to ask you, now, you do what the fuck I say, you better not fucking tell anyone and blah, 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 I'll fucking kill you, I'll hurt your daughter or some shit. And, well, there's a noise in there, I mean, what do? I'm like, fuck you, get the fuck out. And, they act like trolls, like, and then, that motherfucker was like, I don't know, he just was there. And then, now you know what to do. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know what the fuck to do. And um, and then next thing I know, I'm like, leave me alone. He goes, no, not me. Me is Danny, or Rich or some bullshit. And gradually, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. I fucking, this ain't my fucking thing. And he just kept insisting, oh, when you said me, that you're not Sammy, huh? This is Dan or whatever. And constantly, and I couldn't even fucking hear it. It was like just real distant and muted in between. And so I just kept ignoring it. And then they distract me again and piss me off and grill me and what are you doing? Who are you talking? Like that's the first thing. The first fucking thing. Who are you talking to? What are you sitting there listening? Fuck. Vicious cycle. And then someone else, hey, like, like they were supposed, like they knew me, like they were trying to get with me or something, or I don't know, I don't know, but I was just pissed off because the whole time I'm like, get the fuck out, leave me alone. I'll be angry, screaming, crying, yelling, like just like fuck, and weird little demon whispers emanating from my fucking while my big ass is sleeping or I'm laying down and I'm breathing. Just stupid incantations, man. Just stupid. And the jargon and the words, I just hate them. I can't stand them. They're just negative and and like, I don't know, like a self-righteous looking ego motherfucker just wanting to just take. And anyways, so 5 years later, same stupid broken fucking record of bullshit and this other fucking impression. Um, I don't know. Just every day it'd be some shit that sounds like it pertains to me or whatever. It'd be based on my thoughts or when I'm whatever. And I'm trying to get back to actualizing and doing what I'm doing. They just keep distracting me. And there's one noise like, just distract them long enough to some shit about heaven or get them out of distract or whatever. And I don't know what the fuck's going on. The first 2 to 3 years, they were just like talking shit to me and sounding like they were trying to tell me, hey, okay, man, keep it cool. And I'm like, fuck you, you motherfuckers, get the fuck out. And years of this. And all I kept saying, get the fuck out, leave me alone, leave me alone. Not knowing that they were reformatting every word I said, canceling me out. Everything I would say, something else would regurgitate it in its own little flavor to suit itself. Whoever was trying to be Sammy or whatever. And I guess this Danny guy is an asshole. And yeah, so. And I just been getting just fucking dumbass shit, confusing ass shit. And well, what I don't know about this gin shit or whatever. And but lately I've been hearing ringing in my head, and that asshole Danny. But he keeps saying, oh, this is Sammy, this is Sammy, this is Sammy. And it just pissed me off. And I would like have my mouth closed or whatever, and they're like, ooh, ooh. And then, or they'll bug me until I react here and there. Oh, you listen too long. Now I have to repeat something or some shit. And I don't know about this shit. They're like, oh, yeah, oh. Well, that whole time, this fucker, everywhere I go, he would talk through me and salt me up and like tell people I'm a chomo or I'm no good or whatever. But yet he keeps insisting we're friends. And then like 3 or 4 years later, I catch this, because I keep ignoring shit like questions and backwards names. Like someone could say one name, and then you hear it, it's probably a different name. If you like react towards it, they'll keep um, treating you as if you were whoever they first described. They could be saying, hey, chomo, erectus, pedophile, or fucking rapist, piece of shit. And you'll hear, hey, is this the real Sammy Velez or some shit? And you could say, oh, yeah, or some shit. And they'll be like, oh, okay, oh, I don't even know this guy, okay, or whatever. And then, well, I caught this fucking noise. Or, like, when I'm sitting here thinking, like, they won't even let me, a noise will come out. Who are you talking to? Why are you sitting there listening? Looking at you, listening. Like, some trying to get me in trouble. And then, well, finally, after 3 years, 4 years, I was thinking, when they were accusing me of listening, and I jerked my head down and like crunched my neck or whatever. I was just making like a vibration sound, like and I like, but it was real quick. Like right when I was thinking, I remember what I was thinking, and my thinking was based on me, like one way, like it was kind of negative. And I went down. I was like, and I heard the same thoughts I was thinking in the words, and some voice was voicing them, but talking to something like it's a trip. Like if I was looking at something or doing something, and in my mind I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. How? And in my mind I'm like, man, I want to do that or put the and this other fucking noise will be like, will ask some, hey, how do you do that? I mean, anything I was curious about or whatever, I guess this thing would ask, or everything I'm thinking or whatever, to be articulate to someone or something. And my head's ringing again. Well, this guy's a prick. I don't know. Like every day, all day. Oh, you need to learn how to eat. I know, because I don't like this guy, and he's a fucking bully, and I don't like him. And all these years, I've been like yelling and arguing, and they don't give a fuck. And all the shit I go through, they don't care. But yeah, they keep wanting to do this, do that, or like they'll want you to do shit for them, and they'll threaten me and guilt trip me and just whatever, like manipulate so hard to get you to think twice or something. And well, he would be next to me or something, and I'll hear some shit out of my mouth or from somewhere, uh, asking someone, "Hey, can you summon something or something, get or whatever, like real quick or whatever," uh, and then someone will like be next to me or whatever, and they'll say something about real quick, like a beseeching some fucking thing, whatever, and it been happening for a long time. I never realized it. And it'll just be ringing and ringing and ringing, and my head will fucking hurt. And I would hear something that sounds like that piece of shit, and then he would like ask to summon something, and then I would hear like my name or whatever. I don't know if it was my voice because I couldn't really hear, but it like my name, and then something about it'll be like if I said like if I was really like really some shit or whatever, and I'd be mad, I'd be pissed because I don't know what's going on, and then and then I'm like, what the fuck, and they don't give a fuck, and then something will show up, and they'll say um some shit about like they'll have like some kind of service, and this concludes our fucking wake or some shit, and then some bee sting shit, and then they know it's some season or something, and I'll hear it in the background somewhere, and I've heard it several times, and then I don't know, and they keep saying, "Oh, you got to learn, to use your mouth or some shit," and I'm just thinking they're pieces of shit, just trying to punk me. Uh, uh, they I don't know, my head would hurt, and I guess when something that thing was going on, the same guy, Danny. Well, they keep telling me I'm him or whatever when I'm arguing. Every time I yell or fucking scream or whatever, they're like, "Oh, you who who's that?" Or, "Oh, he sounds like this person," or "He sounds like this girl," or for 5 years now, they would get amnesia. Oh, but every fucking thought I think, oh, if I stop thinking midstream, oh, what are you thinking? Like stupid shit, or when, like I'm around people, like I only get half of what would have been happening, like what could be going on that I don't hear or know about, and some other noise about, like, hey, man, you hear that person say that person was blah blah blah, and I wouldn't know, and I don't like it. I don't like it because if while I was getting tortured and was anything that came into my head, I would get tortured. Oh, what was that? Hey, we saw that. He heard you, or some shit. And then, over and over. And yeah, that's what happened. I just kept getting grilled. And so I dug my head down and I hear that fucker articulating it, but in a positive way, in a different name, a name towards, I think it was Danny or someone. And what else? Uh, but yeah, everything's ringing right now. My head rings, and these fucking people, they're fucking psychotic. I'll be like I'll scream and get mad and go off, and then I'm just trying to get by with my day, like, and then these things will make promises, um, like dumb shit. Like I'll just be thinking about, oh, I don't want to smoke around my dog, or I'll do some drugs, and or whacking off. These noises or noise will say, "Oh, you're not supposed to whack off. You made a promise." I'm like, "Fuck." You look like a piece of shit. It's just like it's fuck. It's stupid. It's childish. And they try to stick to it like seriously. Like, no. Oh, and they'll start giving me a heart attack. They'll start giving me chest pains. They'll ask something to regulate on me because supposedly I made a promise to it or something, or a verbal contract or some shit. And yeah, smoking around my dog, and they'll try to like regulate on me, like school me or something, like give me another heart attack, and force me to like get me to fucking hear what the fuck, and then torture me. Like they'll talk about some shit that sounds important and then torture me. And that's what he does over and over. And we're gonna keep doing it till you learn how to use your mind. Well, I can't, and I ain't, because if this piece of shit's gonna be fucking with me and give me heart attacks, why would I want to learn to like include myself in some shit like that? So I'm just fucking fed up, tired. I'm fucking. I really cried really hard today because I was just sad. I was sad that um, I grew up and never heard anything like that. And like at 44, when these motherfuckers started fucking with my head, they just had like another set of impressions or something, like looking for me, or like supposed to be trying to help me or something. I don't know, but I couldn't hear them, and I got confused. I didn't know if it was this set of impressions, the other set of impressions, and I just like didn't give a fuck. I was just fucking mad as fuck, and uh, um, so I started making this video. I was so tired and exhausted, and they've been doing this for a long time. They just want to live in here. They don't want to go. And they treat me like shit. And, and then after that, like right after they'll, hey, don't smoke around your dog. Like, get ready to smoke or something. Or like when I'm quiet, or like if I'm looking at on the internet, or like grabbing my balls or something, they They're like, oh, he's about to jack off, and they'll piss me off, and I'll get mad or whatever. And all they cared about, like, I'll be like really hurt, and all they cared about was, oh, he ain't jacking, or I'll get hella mad, and they're like, something will come out of nowhere. You're just mad because you can't jack off, or you ain't gonna jack. Who gives a fuck? Fuck off. Or I'll do some dope, some drugs, and oh, like he's my dad. Like he's some, like, oh, why is he doing this? Why is he singing that song? You hear that? Why is he doing that? Why is he so quiet? Why is he so quiet? And blah blah blah, stupid ass shit. So I'm just like fed up. I'm fucking fed up. All this talk about infallibility, righteousness, heaven, hell. You ain't shit. You the shit. You ain't getting out of here. Or, oh, I'm sorry. Or, how did he hear that? Whoa, how did he hear that? How does he know? Well, anyways, I'm just like pissed off. My head's ringing, and I don't fucking know about this shit. You get it in, you get it in. And they just keep doing it over and over. And I don't think I'm gonna learn anything, because if these motherfuckers, as soon as I feed into this shit and start reacting, they think it's a conversation. And I'll just keep like reacting or ignore it. And but other than that, like right now, they're having some sort of bee stings or something in my fucking body, and I'm fucking pissed off. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck, and it's in my body. And they said they fucking did something to me a long time ago. I don't know where, and I'm pretty sure something was creating permissions, because I don't know, they were using me for something. And every time I would talk or um, react and say their name or filter their name with something, or they would change my grammar to say certain things. Even like right now, as I'm opening my mouth, they program shit to come out, but I can't hear it. And it's dumb shit, gay shit. It's shit that makes me sound like a fucking idiot or a jerk or something.